Hey guys, and welcome to a vlog, something I haven't done for a little while. And I'd like to say I don't know why, but I do know why. It's just been laziness. It's been a very good indication, I guess, of just where my mind is here lately, which is all over the place and never focusing on some of the things that I had been wanting to do on this channel. I'm really disappointed in myself right now because this is Tuesday the 27th. I have 2 more official days on vacation before I go back to work on Friday. And so many of the things I was going to do on this vacation have just basically come and went. I was going to clean up more of my living room here, put together my 2 shelves I had for movies and games. I was going to do, at least start on, my Blu-ray collection videos and my strategy guide collection videos, both of which I cross my fingers and hope that will happen tomorrow, or like I said, they'll get started tomorrow. But I haven't finished any video games. I haven't really spent any time gaming other than I played a bunch of WoW and some Gmod, but I wanted to finish Murdered Soul Suspect. I wanted to play some more Far Cry 4. I wanted to maybe start on some other stuff. None of that's happened. I wanted to clear out my watch later videos on YouTube. I basically every day I watch enough videos to replace the ones that I add to the queue. So I've gotten nowhere on that. I've only recorded a couple of videos. 2 recent viewings and this vlog I think are about it. And then, of course, just some regular life stuff that's come up. I did hang out with a friend a couple of days, which was really nice. He's probably going to see this, so hey man, thanks for coming over and hanging out. Thanks for being understanding about not wanting to jump into your movie project thing, just because, like I said, it's not really my thing. It's not really... I'm interested in it, but I'm not passionate about it the way that you are, and there's, like I said, a few other things that kind of throw me off from it that I just don't want to get involved with it about. But I wish you luck, and I hope you get it put together because I like what you've written, and I think it would come together into something kind of cool. And appreciate you offering to come over and help me with my little predicament. And this is something I don't think I've really mentioned in vlogs in the past, but my truck, the battery in my truck has been messed up. I guess it's probably just old. It's a few years old and needs to be replaced. It's not something I'm really looking forward to having to do on this next paycheck because I just don't really have that extra money for stuff. Bills and other things are going to get pushed back because of this. But I do need it. Obviously, I need to be able to get around, to get to work, take my daughter to school and all that. It just sucks, man. It's a punch right in the wallet. But thank you to my friend Scott, who has offered to come over tomorrow and jump my battery. That way I don't have to task my ex-in-laws with it for a 3rd time in the last month. That helps. Plus, if he comes over and hangs out again for a little while, that's awesome too. Whatever the case may be, that's just one of these silly things I'm having to deal with right now, and my anxiety issues are really affecting me on it. My anxiety issues get so bad to the point that at the beginning of the vacation I was like, every day I'm going to get out there and start it up, drive my truck around somewhere, whether I have something to go do or I just drive it around the block. I'm going to do that. And in the last 2 or 3 days I just got complacent. Oh, it's been warmer, and the truck's been starting and running really well. I mean, I drove it Saturday. I think I drove it Sunday. I just didn't drive it yesterday or today, and today it was dead. Even though it hasn't been super cold and all that, I guess it just proves now that it's a problem that has to be fixed. So I have to take care of it, and I can't allow my anxiety issues to get the best of me, which sometimes they do. For example, the movie thing with my friend, some of it was anxieties. It was about, I'm going to have to deal with people who I don't know. We talked about maybe filming some scenes here in my house, and I thought, I'm going to have people in this house that I don't know and I'm not familiar with. We were talking about using my camera here to film it, and I'm like, I just don't feel confident that it's the thing to use. It's not the best camera in the world. It's serviceable for vlogs and the videos that I do, but to make somebody's movie, it feels like something I don't want to put in my hands. And that's not the only reasons, because a lot of people will say, well, here's some reasons why it's fine, it's cool, go with it. And I'm reminded of something I've already said before in vlogs and whatnot in the past, and that's that people who say, hey man, just do it. Just get out there and do it and take care of it. You'll see it's not the end of the world and blah, 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 blah. That's like the worst thing you can tell somebody like me, is that it'll be okay, man. You just go and give it a shot. First of all, I know that it'll be fine. I can just give it a shot. It's not going to be the end of the world. I know this. That doesn't mean that those feelings inside just magically disappear. So I can't just jump head first into these things. I can't deal with it. I can't handle it right now. And maybe never. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll go see a doctor or get prescribed something that might help me in that realm. But for right now, that's not the way that it is. And for right now, I have to pick and choose those things that I do take care of. Taking care of this battery when I get paid, that's one of those things that I'm just going to have to go out there and do it because life depends on it. Doing social things, helping somebody out with their movie, the dating scenario, even though that's something that's so important to me right now, it's not a life or death thing. It may lead to a very boring and painful existence, which it already has the last couple of years, but at least I exist. And if I don't have money and I don't have a vehicle to get me to work so I can make that money and pay bills and put food on the table, or in my case, the TV tray, then there is no existence. I just felt like I should say that. I just felt like I should get that out there again. I'm really like burdened right now by all the social anxiety and depression issues, the mental health stuff, and this channel, a lot of what this channel was to be about was for me to be able to express that. And while it felt really good to talk to my friend here in my house about it, it was a momentary thing. And I guess it's always a momentary thing. It will always be a momentary release, and then the pressure builds up again. And if I don't figure out a way to get it out there, one of these days I'm going to explode. I don't mean that in some sort of violent and aggressive way. I just mean that I'm probably going to have some sort of anxiety attack. And I've never really had that. I've always kind of felt like maybe I didn't really have the issues that I believe that I do because I don't have those severe attacks. But let's put it this way. I've just stayed here in this house and done nothing for all these days on my vacation, and only left for reasons that really didn't have anything to do with me. And I just think that it's starting to show, it's starting to manifest itself into something I have to try to cope with in some way. And hopefully I can just see some positive things in my life going forward that will help me with all these kinds of issues. But, sitting here in this house, knowing I have a couple of dollars in the bank, knowing I have a problem with my vehicle, knowing I can't really go and do anything, it hinders so many things you wouldn't believe. And it holds me back from being able to accept more people into my life. And that's both friends and relationship-wise. It's hard for me to say, hey, let's hang out and do something when I don't have the money to do it. My friend Scott come over here on Friday and we got pizza and stuff and he paid for it. And it was great and it was awesome and he offered to, but I still feel tremendously guilty for not being able to just immediately the next day or something be like, hey, it's my treat now. And now I got to get paid here in 2 days. I'm going to have to buy a battery and take care of what bills and groceries I can and be broke again for 2 weeks and not be able to reciprocate once again. And he's not the only friend right now that I kind of feel obligated to do something like that for because they've treated me to stuff. And it's also part of the reason why I shun myself away from other people, because I don't want to feel like I owe somebody else something when I'm not able to pay it back. Even if they say, you don't owe me anything, I still want to do it for them. But when I don't have any money to do it for them, it makes me not want to ever hang out with anybody and get myself in a situation like that. I don't know if other people have that issue or not, but I do. And it's part of the thing that's kind of like killing me as far as being able to socialize with people. It's like I have very little money that I can spend on anything to be a part of things. I did actually enjoy going to like Buffalo Wild Wings and watching a football game or a baseball game with my friends and being able to buy my wings and buy something to drink and buy just food in general. Now that's all gone. I just never have any extra money, and when I do have the extra money, I blow it on the movies and the video games because they're easy, they're convenient, they're right there by me at Walmart or online, and then I can take them home and watch them or not watch them, play them or not play them. It's not like having to go out someplace with other people and spend that money on something in that regard, if that makes any sense. Not trying to be pissy or negative or anything like that. Like I said, I just need to get it out there. It's been another long, relaxing, but super unproductive vacation. Tomorrow and the next day, in between trying to take care of certain things, I am going to have to tackle a few of the things that I wanted to do on this vacation that were just for fun and for me. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to get some collection videos, series, get them started with a few videos here and there before vacation is over. And already I'm dreaming of what the next vacation would be like, even though it would just be more unproductiveness. Watch a few movies, watch a bunch of YouTube, play a little bit of games, and not get shit done. Oh well. That's life, I guess. Anyway, I just thought I would leave this little vlog here for somebody to watch. And I'll see you around.